The next one we'll look at here is contrast ratio. So contrast ratio is a term that hopefully a lot of you already know. It's basically the difference between your whitest white, your blackest black, your brightest bright, your darkest dark in the system. The differential between those two is the contrast ratio of the system itself. Infocomm does have a standard. This is a standard that I am currently on right now. The larger group is meeting down below. I had to actually leave that meeting to come up here. But the projected image system contrast ratio, or PISCR, is available for purchase through Infocomm. And this is the standard for contrast ratio in the audiovisual industry. The way they set this up is it's a system contrast ratio, which is you're taking the projector and the screen combined with the ambient light in the room, like we have here. The measurement that you get, the ratio between the whitest white and the blackest black, that determines where you land on this scale. So the scale that Infocomm produces is 15:1 will be considered a Pro AV baseline. If you can meet 15:1 in your system contrast ratio, that's sufficient enough for Pro AV standards. 80:1 is sufficient for like a full home theater or a full movie theater, for example. If you're at that level, you're able to see that difference between the white and the black. You're good enough to see full motion video and be able to see all the details. If you watch a movie like, in the PISCR standard, we use examples like The Dark Knight, the Batman movie from a few years ago. Most of that movie, if you've ever watched it, it takes place at night because it's a Batman movie. So if you're able to see all the detail in that movie, that type of projection system or TV is meeting the 80:1 standard.
So with those 80:20, that 80 is what coming in, one going out? Or?
It's a difference of measurements of 80 for the white and 1 to the black. I'm glad you asked that because on the next slide, we're going to actually do this in the room.